Hi everyone, welcome to the 12th episode of the Now Walk Alone show with me, Prasad. Together with us is, as usual, the legendary Mr. Kalai and also the classic Mr. Param. Hi.
Hi.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
So, really happy to actually just say that this is our 12th episode on the Now Walk Alone podcast. So, thanks again for being a tremendous support to this podcast, week in, week out. And despite, any results, we are still back in for the podcast. But today we are back in on a positive note, on a very big win against Leipzig, 2-0 win against them. I mean, this team, like what we have discussed in the previous podcast, they are the second in the Bundesliga. Okay, they are not someone who's struggling in the league, the German league. They are very dominant in the German league. I just saw that they actually won 5 games in a row, actually. So they are the second in the league, and that was a very big win for us in the Champions League. So your thought on that game, guys? So before that, I'll just go through the match stats of the match against Leipzig. So this is the match stats. If you see, this is something that was very unusual for us, where we had a way much lesser ball possession in overall of the game, but yet we won the game 2-0. All right. So if you can see, we had 12 shots and Leipzig had 11. Yeah, definitely we had more shots on target. But look at the possession, 40 over 60. That shows the German dominance in this game. And then we have way much lesser passes. Accuracy was lesser than them. More falls and more corners, obviously. But what a win! What a win! And what a time to win. So your thoughts on the game, gentlemen?
Okay, I think we have kept our domestic disappointment back in England, and we went to the Champions League with hope that we'll win. As I mentioned in all our shows, Leipzig is not an easy team. I keep telling this. They were not, like what you said, the statistics in the German league, the Bundesliga, shows that they're not a team to just, and for them to be in the semi-finals last year and all these things is not something that we should take lightly. But anyway, we went there and won the match just because we had a setup, we had the defense covered, which I keep telling, keep the defense as it is now. Ozan Kabak and Natalie Phillips there. Bring our midfielders back into midfield. Okay? Fabinho, he was man of the match.
Yep.
Got him up. We took the chance. We did it. The mistake we did against Fulham was the lineup. The first 11 lineup was rubbish, as I mentioned. Was ridiculous, and we lost the match. This lineup was a good lineup. Okay, I would prefer that on the Wolves match they keep the same lineup as for the first 11 and start playing the match. And our forwards did very well as well. And Origi did very well. The pass he did, I mean, come on. That pass towards Mane was just tip-top class. Okay, top-notch pass. So this is how you're supposed to get it. And we didn't have. I totally agree with the statistics because it is supposed to. That's the way it is supposed to be. Leipzig was never an easy team to play, but we did very, very well, and I think we will go very far. As you can see in the statistics shown in the UFA, we might even go all the way to win the cup.
Yep.
It's not going to be easy. The top teams are going to be there. Let's take one game at a time. And again, congratulations to the Liverpool team for winning the match against Leipzig.
Your thoughts, Mr. Param?
Yeah, I have, yes, Liverpool played a wonderful game, and I would like to congratulate the team. And they played well. Even Leipzig played very well. What Mr. Kalai said, that it's not an easy team to beat. The problem with the Leipzig team is that they had all the possession. The only problem is that their finishes are very bad. So that's where it kept Liverpool to score the 2 goals from their mistakes. And Liverpool, by having a good play, by all the passes, and Salah made a good move, and Mane was there at the right time. And again, yes, we beat the second top team in German league. So it's very difficult to do that. But and again, my question is that when you when you compare to the Premier League, we beat the Leipzig, the second leader from the German league, and we lose to Fulham, which they are the third from the bottom. So where do we start, and where do we do the analysis? How we do the analysis? How we do, how do you think, and how we going to move forward with that?
I think that would remain mystery.
Yeah,
So I think
and
the lineup, that match against Fulham was totally a lineup mistake.
regardless of players who you put in, regardless of who you put in,
No,
but,
the lineup. The lineup
but
was
again,
bad. That day lineup
yeah,
was totally bad on that particular night
yeah,
against Fulham, and they didn't have the first 11 there, even though the team was back in the bench. With the top team all in the bench, and Fulham was taken lightly.
Yes.
It's totally because of that. It was a lineup mistake. Totally, I would just stamp and say it was a lineup mistake all the way.
Agree.
So as I was thinking that someone should go and do some audit or investigation into the team. But anyway, I think we will do a good job in this Champions League. Hopefully that they will go into the semi-final and at last.
We trust the players and we trust the
finals.
manager. No worries.
Yeah.
Yep. But speaking about the Champions League, that's something that is, keeping us happy at the moment, the way we perform. So this is actually a poll done in UEFA.com, in which they were asking about how far will Liverpool go this season in the Champions League. So if you can see, 31% said it is up to quarterfinals, which is the next round. 21% said semi-finals, and runners-up, it was 8%. But winners was the top, which is 40%. So your thoughts on this stats? I mean, this voting actually, and then realistically, can we win the Champions League? I mean, let me give you some stats. I mean, another facts actually. We are actually going to go to the same place, the Istanbul Stadium, where we actually won back in 2005. And then there were also some other supporting things. I mean, supporting facts that it's what we can say. It is like similar to what happened back in 2005. All right. So your thoughts on this? Whether we can go all the way to win the Champions League this season, Mr. Kalai?
Stats are stats. It's all done on it's all done on the pitch. We had a lot of statistics favorable to us in the Premier League, and we broke everything off. We lost all the teams in the Anfield. So statistics doesn't make things happen on the field. The players do, the managers do, and all those things. I, for one, it's a one-off match. This is the one-off match where you play against a team just 2 matches and you get cleared. You clear the round and you go to the next round. All right? And Liverpool do well in it because you see the way they played. Leipzig, who were number 2 in the Bundesliga, could not do anything to a team of Liverpool status, even though Liverpool was not doing well in the domestic season. But they couldn't do anything with the Liverpool team. Yep. So they had a plan. Liverpool Klopp had a plan on European Cups. Okay, he had a plan on the European Cup. He knew how to play with the teams. He had a team who had never played with these guys, Liverpool, week in and week out, like what happened in the Premier League. They play with teams every week and week out. They learn our game and all those things. This is a one-off thing. They need to attack. We need to attack. No, there's no such thing as we have to defend fully. And Liverpool love to play against a team who attacks us, where we can also play an open game. Not teams who packed up like Fulham or certain teams who Burnley and Brighton and all these who pack their defense, and we have big problems actually penetrating into the defense and going into and scoring goals. So I would say we will go far, but don't take it lightly because top teams are going to be in the quarterfinals. Okay.
Who do you think? Who do you want to actually? Who do you think you want to play against at this moment?
At this particular moment of time, I always, when people come and ask me, who do you want to meet? I would say the top team in the Champions League. If it's going to be Real Madrid, fine. If it's going to be say Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich is waiting to do a double on do a revenge on us. But like what we did in 2019, where actually we beat Bayern Munich home and away. When we drew home and we went away to beat these guys, we were a top-notch team. They were a top-notch team then, but we did, something which is out of the. Everybody thought we were going to lose because we drew at home.
Yep.
When we went in Munich, we beat these guys, shockingly.
Yep.
That's all those things happened, and this time he really asked me. I don't know any of the top teams, but it would be good to play Porto. Teams who are not. No, I'm not telling that they're teams who are not playing well, or they're there in the quarterfinals because they beat Juventus.
Yep.
Well, then we have Borussia Dortmund, who's also playing that. They're playing well. They're not playing well in their local league, Bundesliga, but they play well in the Champions League as well. Dortmund. Then we have all the other teams. Real Madrid is there. Bayern Munich is there. So it doesn't matter. But I would go for Real Madrid.
All right, it's a good one. Good and tough one.
I will go for Real Madrid first.
But again, how far can we win the Champions League?
Yes, I
All
think we
right.
can. Okay, just keep the defense as it is. Don't worry about others. Just keep the defense as what we have, right?
Okay, gentlemen, thanks for your thoughts. So we'll just go to the next game. That will be against Wolves. Again, it's an away game this time around, so it's a bit of relief for us. We're not playing in Anfield. So I'm just going to give you a preview of this game. Wolves have lost their last 8 Premier League meetings with Liverpool since 1-0 victory at Anfield back in December 2010. Liverpool haven't lost any away games against Wolves since August 1981. Hopefully the record will not be broken again in the next game. Wolves have lost only one of their last 7 Premier League matches, winning 3 and drawing 3, having lost 4 of their 6 prior to this run. Liverpool have lost 9 Premier League matches this season, last losing more in 2015-16 season, which is a total of 10. A defeat here will be the earliest into a league season in 29 games, where they have suffered a 10-game loss. Wolves are looking into record back-to-back Premier League wins for the second time in the last two seasons, winning their final 2 in the last season, actually. So this is the stats. Again, like what Mr. Kalai said, it's actually favoring us, always favor us. But again, there are also chances of us creating another record in this game. So your thought, Wolves, for me, I think they are a very, very top team. They are just having some issues in their defense, but their attack is something that we need to be aware of, that their attack is definitely a good one. So your thoughts on this game, and as well as your prediction, score prediction for this game, gentlemen.
Okay, for me, I know Wolves. Liverpool have to, they have to get some points in these games, and hopefully Klopp doesn't put the, of the reserves, first and play the game, play the match, Hopefully he put a full team, score more goals, then you put in the reserves, to confirm that, we are, winning the game and we are moving forward. That's it. Simple as that. We cannot take Wolf very light, because the team is, they are, I think they are in number 7. I'm not sure in what table, what in the table they are in. So, but anyway,
Wolves
but they are
13th in the league.
13th place. Yeah, it's closest to our numbers. So we can take him. We can take him light. So make sure, hopefully, Klopp put in better players, the full team, and win the match. I'll go for Liverpool for 3-0.
Right, Liverpool win at Wolves 3-0. So your thoughts, Mr. Kalai?
My only hope is the lineup. Put the same team who played against Leipzig the other day, with Jota, Mane, Salah in the front, and Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Thiago on the midfield, and Robertson, Alexander, Kabak, and Phillips as their defense. They have the same team because they had a long break. We played on Wednesday, we are playing on Monday. So we have a long break, go into the match with confidence. But this one player who I always respected from Wolves till today, because of his speed, and I'm still get worried about him, is Adama Traore. Adama Traore, the moment he takes the ball, I hope he doesn't attack Nat Phillips. Because the moment he turns Nat Phillips is not able to go catch it. For me, he's the fastest player on the pitch, fastest, speedy player of the Premier League. I watched Wolves match just because of Adama Traore. The moment he takes the ball, he pushes, he runs, nobody in the Premier League catches him. Nobody. Okay? Unless someone tackles him. So he's one player, they should actually take care. Neto is another one, but Neto plays, I mean, he's a scorer, so he's there. But Adama Traore takes the ball with the midfield, pushes the ball and runs. This we have to stop. I don't want to come on Tuesday and talk about Adama Traore has got something, has done damage to the Liverpool team. Like what I said, forget to throw the statistics out of the window. Okay, for Liverpool this year, no statistics is working.
Yep.
All right, so hopefully they do well, and I hope at least a 1-0 win. At least a 1-0 win. I'm not going to say more because every time I say more, they're losing the matches. I'm going to be humble and put it down to match day performance. And the team which we have now, we should be able to beat these guys.
So it's a 1-0 and a 3-0 win. So hopefully, again, we can win the game. But I'm actually going for a 1-0 Wolves win. Because just because every time we say it's going to be a Liverpool win, it always they're losing. So I'm just for that, I'm actually going for a 1-0 win for Wolves. So thanks again. We're at the end of the show now, and thanks again for joining us. So we will see you on the 13th episode. Definitely we're gonna be happy then as well. So see you guys on the 13th episode next week. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. You'll now walk alone.
Bye.
Okay.